I was going to stop, and let me just double check and make sure that this is showing up good. Okay, I think we'll be okay. I was going to stop at Chick-fil-A and get a chicken sandwich or someplace, an In-N-Out burger, but then I thought, why? You just bought some lean ground all natural beef, ground lean. I keep a pan on the stove, squirt a little olive oil. I've already washed my hands. I'll wash them again real quick. I can assure you that I wash my hands just as soon as I can when I get back from, and I went to Walmart. And then I had to go to Home Depot and get some stuff. And anyway, this is pretty good meat. I always get the best date that I can. And this is way too much meat, of course. So what I'll do is I'll get my pan warmed up here. And like I said, I put a little bit of oil. This is from Costco. It's 100% pure avocado oil, or I use olive oil. But I thought I'd just squirt that on in there. It's a non-stick pan. I do have my iron skillet over here. I'll be using that on a future cook for you guys. Excuse me. Anyway, let's get that pan worked up. We're going to put a little bit of pink salt in there. Little pink salt. I do like pepper. Let's do some pepper. And like I say, my hands are clean. I do not like my hamburger patties thick. So it'll be kind of thin. I do have some cheese. I'm going to make a cheeseburger actually. And got lettuce. Not out of the garden. But I'm going to plant some lettuce. I'm going to start some lettuce from seed. And that'll be coming up in another video real quick. I've got to get my seeds started. It is past the middle of August. So let's get this kind of squeezed and pushed and ready for the pan. Kind of thin. Kind of make a little bit of an indentation right there in the center, and that'll keep it from drawing up so much. So, okay, let's get this in the pan. That's about how thick I like it. We'll get that, put that in there. Napkin or paper towel, whichever you've got. And I'm kind of a clean freak, so there we go. Now, what do we do with all this? Well, I'm going to split it up and put it in a Ziploc bag so that I can just pull from it whenever I need something. And I'm going to, let me see if, oh, I think I've got one right here. I just washed it. Yeah, I just re-washed this one. I had cantaloupe in it. And smells good, is good, it's clean. I hate to throw these away if they're not that dirty. So what I'll do is, I'm going to get that going because I'm getting kind of hungry. I haven't had breakfast. I'm going to start me some coffee. I don't have a real fancy coffee maker, but I do grind my coffee. And this is really a nice one. I really have enjoyed it, Capresso. And I put my beans in there and grind up. It's a bigger one because I drink a lot of coffee. Excuse me. And got a little bit of something going on. I don't know if it's a weather The air quality here today in Fort Worth, Texas is terrible. All these fires going on and everywhere, and it's just so hot. We haven't had rain for 35 days. That's a long time. And so the air quality is bad. It's 108. I'm not sure if it's 108 right now, but it's going to be 108. So we're going to get this meat going. This is a non-stick, so if you've got, or a plastic, I'm going to use this wooden one. Okay? So I'm just going to keep working that. And honestly, I could make 2 hamburgers out of that, because it just doesn't take much for me. I could divide that, which I think I'm just going to divide it. And just push on it. I like my burger thin, like I said. I like my meat thin. And that's going to do that. Check that out. I just cut it in half. And I like my meat also done. I don't like it well done, but I like it just when the meat has turned completely brown. I don't really like a lot of pink. But anyway, back to this meat over here while this is cooking. What I'll do is I'll take and make little sections of meat. And I'll put it in way over to one corner. I'll take another one. Might make it a little bit bigger because I'm going to be making you guys some homemade spaghetti sauce. I do make a good spaghetti sauce. That is per my kids. My kids do like my spaghetti sauce. It's my own creation. Everybody has their own. And so do I. So, just make those up. You can make some a little smaller, some a little larger. I know I'm talking a little bit loud, but I don't have my mic hooked up to the camera this morning, and it is barely morning. In fact, it's noon. And check that meat. Okay, just making these up just like this. Just put them in there. And just stay at it. One more. Okay, and that's it. You kind of push them in there, push them around. Try to keep them separated as much as you can. And then just shut it. See if we can zip it up. There we go. Let's zip it up. Let's press, push, get the air out as much as you can. Turn it, push, turn it. Undo it, push, push. Get the air out as much as you can. And just shut that up, zip it up as best you can. And there you go. Now you can kind of start working it back where they don't touch. Perfect. And I'm going to slip right here behind you, and I'm going to put this in the freezer right away. Be right back. The freezer's right behind me here. All right. There we go. In the freezer. And we got our burger going here. It's brown. I like it brown on this brown. There we go. Good and brown. Okay. This goes in the recycle, of course. And you know what I'm going to do? Here's my bag of coffee, old coffee filters. And I get about, excuse me, I get about 10. And before I go and throw them out, my strawberries or my berry patch, I've got raspberries and blackberries. But I keep this big pan right here because it hides everything, which I really like. And I've got my coffee that needs to be grounded. I don't have enough, so I'm going to have to do that and make a bunch of noise. I've got sugar. I'm going to set that out of the way. Here's my coffee beans. And this really is so easy to use. So easy. And, well, let me get it over here so you can see it. There we go. Got it plugged in wrong. All right, we got it plugged back in. The coffee beans come from Costco. I wish they came from Costa Rica, but I don't have any more Costa Rica coffee. I go there quite often to see my granddaughter and her, well, he's not a fiance, but I think it's going to happen. Yeah, partner. That's what we call, he's called a partner. Okay. So, what I do is I take this and fill it somewhat, and then you put it in here, put it back, lid on it. There we go. Kind of noisy. Uh-oh, I hear my phone ringing. Should have turned it off. Dang it. I kind of like to get the fire up a little bit on this, because if you cook these faster, I think they stay more juicy. So, let's keep going with that. Noisy, but good. Okay, so here we go. We've got part of that done, and I want some coffee to be brewing while I'm finishing up this. So, I've got to put a filter in there. I get the filters from Sam's Club. It's like Costco, and you get 2 boxes that are about this deep with filters, and I keep a good stack here. Okay, I had coffee this morning, so I already rinsed that out. And I only want 1 large cup. 1 cup that would fill, this will do. This is my new cup. It's got a little turtle on it. It's got water in it because I just rinsed it out this morning. So, there we go. So cute. That's all I want. I already had a cup this morning, and I don't want to drink that much more coffee. But I do want 1 more cup. 2 scoops of that little scooper. That's all it takes. Okay, turn that down a little bit. Put that back in my hideaway pan. And we're going to finish the beans over here. Stand by. Kirkland, Costco brand. My granddaughter loves this water. Done. Okay, let's get this back out. Now, I know that a lot of you guys like to grind your coffee when you get ready to drink it that very, morning or day, that very time you're ready to make your first fresh cup. But I do grind mine up a little ahead because I have found that it tastes okay. And if you're a real fast coffee drinker, not a problem. Put that back in there. And there we go. Let's check my meat. Ooh, nice and brown. I love my meat brown. Check it. I really like it. Let's get a little scorch on it. It's my favorite. Okay, we've got some recycle here. There goes my phone again. Okay, let's get out a spoon. And I'm going to use some powdered creamer for my coffee. I do have some half and half in the refrigerator. I get it from Costco. I'll show it to you real quick. Well, I can't find it. It's pushed way in the back, so we won't bother with that, but I'll show you next time. But I've got the creamer, and I like quite a bit. So whenever that is ready to go, maybe just a little bit more. Done. I'll put the lid, done with this. I'm going to put a little pepper on my burger. Perfect. I'm going to turn it off. It won't hurt that wood. And guess what? I'm going to have some rye bread because I like rye bread. And what's weird is I am a type O blood type. And that O stands for the oldest blood type. So type O is the original, starts with the O, and it's the oldest. So type O. And it says, if you read in the type O of what you're supposed to eat, it says rye bread is really the best. So, and it turns out that I like it the best. I just bought it, it's really fresh. And you know, all bread that's fresh is good. I do like some other breads, but I decided to buy this one this morning, or today. But I'm gonna have my burger on rye bread, and they're small, which I don't eat a lot of bread, and so that's fine. And I may end up freezing some of this. But, okay, so we got some rye bread, and I don't like these clips. I've got a clip thing that I'll put on that. Yeah. And we got that, and what do I like? I like mustard. I've got some lettuce. I've got some onion. I'm not going to put any tomato on it because I don't have a really nice slicing tomato. They're in the freezer. I can't eat all my tomatoes at once, of course, so I freeze them. And I'm going to make some spaghetti sauce for you guys later on in the week. And I'll use some frozen tomatoes. You don't want them to stay in there too long. About 6 months is probably all I'll keep my frozen tomatoes. I don't can a lot, but I'm going to start. I have everything I need. I've got the canner, the water bag. I don't have the pressure canner, but I do have a water bag that would be okay for some tomatoes. And my okra's about the only thing producing right now in the garden. But I've got to get some seeds started, and I'm going to show you guys that. I'm going to put some mustard on this and some onion, and I'm going to put some lettuce on there. I've got some new chips I just got, some corn chips, and so I'm going to have some coffee. But I just wanted to get on here and make a video because I just want to let you know I have some other cooking things that I'm going to do. I'm going to make a game day breakfast, one that's not, ladies, we like to watch football, don't we? I like the Cowboys, I like Green Bay. Aaron Rodgers, of course, he left and went to the Patriots, so I'm going to watch a little bit of the Patriots. I do like Patriots anyway. Jets. Aaron Rodgers went to the Jets. Ezekiel Elliott from the Dallas Cowboys went to the Patriots. So, anyway, I'm going to be watching some football. I'm going to show you a fast breakfast. I think you'll enjoy it. Be sure and stick around. Keep watching. Subscribe. Just hit the subscribe and like would be great. And stick with me a bit. I'm a little late getting this one out, but I haven't felt good. The weather's been kind of at me, and I think I had a little stomach virus, but I'm getting better. And I went to the store, and I'm going to have me a burger. And but I hope you've enjoyed. I'm going to make me some coffee here. I think it's done. You know, these coffee machines make so much noise. But I'm going to put up a few things. I got to wash a few dishes. And so, thank you so much for watching. And we're going to talk a little bit more about the type O blood type and type A and AB and B. And I think you'll enjoy that. So, there's my ice maker working. But I'm going to clean up the kitchen now. I'm going to eat my hamburger. Oh, I can't decide if I'm going to put cheese on it or not. I've been trying to cut back on some cheese. I love cheese. But I'll probably end up putting a piece of cheese on it. Hang on, let me show you. This cheese I got at Costco, and there's 4 kinds. I'll probably just use the regular aged cheddar. And, but yeah. Check this out at Costco. It's got a good expiration date on it. And you can freeze cheese. So, but anyway, I'll probably put a little bit of cheese on there, probably the yellow cheese, and melt that up there. But yeah, I'm going to finish up my cheeseburger. Let me stick this back in the refrigerator. And I've got some lettuce. I'm going to put it on there, and let's have some coffee. This coffee is from Costco, and let me stir that up. I'll get you that brand. I think I put all of the seeds. I can't even remember, but I put all the seeds in a Ziploc and put them in here. So all the coffee beans, not seeds. I've got seeds on the brain. Coffee beans, I took out of the paper bag and I put it in a Ziploc so it would fit better in here. And that way it just, I think it stays fresher. But okay, well, I just wanted to jump on and just talk to you a minute and tell you that I'm going to be putting out some more videos. I'm going to start some seeds. I've got some seeds starting that I need to do, and I've got some grow lights. So it's so hot outside. I could probably put them in the sun out there and not have to put them under the grow light. It is ridiculously hot. I mean, it's been a long time since it's been this hot. 108, 110, 35 days without rain. It's tough. It's tough. But anyway, okay guys, have a great day. And I'll be back on here in a few days. So have a blessed day. Talk to you later.